The SAT isn't testing whether you know what however means. It's testing whether you understand the relationship between the two sentences on either side of the transition. And there are only 5 relationships. 5. Name the relationship, pick the word that fits it, and you're done in 5 seconds. Welcome to hack number 9. Use transition words to unlock logic questions. Here's the reframe that makes transition questions automatic. Students think they need to know the definitions of transition words. That's not the skill being tested. The skill is identifying the logical relationship between the two sentences surrounding the blank. Once you can name that relationship, contrast, cause, example, addition, or conclusion, you just match it to the category of transition word that expresses that relationship. 3 moves. Read both sentences, name the relationship, match to the right word. The answer follows automatically. 5 families. Each family has a signal and a set of words. Contrast. Sentence 1 says one thing, sentence 2 says the opposite or something surprising. Words. However, but, yet, nevertheless, although, despite. Cause to effect. Sentence 1 is the reason. Sentence 2 is the result. Words. Therefore, thus, as a result, consequently. Example. Sentence 1 makes a general claim. Sentence 2 gives a specific instance. Words, for example, for instance, specifically. Addition. Sentence 2 adds more of the same idea from sentence 1. Words. Furthermore, moreover, in addition, also. Conclusion. Sentence 2 wraps up or summarizes. Words. In conclusion, in summary, overall, ultimately. Screenshot this slide. These are the only 5 families you'll ever see on the SAT. 6 steps. The first 3 are about reading and identifying. You're doing detective work on the relationship. Steps 4 and 5 are about matching your label to the correct answer family. Step 6 reminds you to actively eliminate answers from the wrong family. The most important habit is step 3. Always explicitly name the relationship. Don't jump straight to the choices. Label it first, contrast, cause, example, addition, or conclusion, then match. Steps 1 and 2. Read both sentences, the one before the blank and the one after it. Not just one of them, both. Step 3. Ask the 5 signal questions. Does sentence 2 contradict or surprise sentence 1? That's contrast. Use however, but, yet. Is sentence 2 a result of sentence 1? That's cause and effect. Use therefore, thus, as a result. Is sentence 2 a specific example of the claim in sentence 1? Use for example, for instance. Does sentence 2 add more of the same idea? Use furthermore, moreover, in addition. Does sentence 2 wrap up or summarize? Use in conclusion, overall, ultimately. Ask the questions. Name the relationship. Then you're ready for step 4. Step 4. Write the label. Contrast. 1 word. This is your filter for everything that follows. Step 5. Look at the 4 choices and find the one from the contrast family. You're not reading them cold. You already know which family you need. Therefore, wrong family, cause. Furthermore, wrong family, addition. However, contrast family. That's your answer. Step 6. Actively eliminate wrong families. Any choice from a different logical family is wrong, no matter how familiar or reasonable it sounds. A cause word cannot fill a contrast blank. Period. This 3-step sequence, label, match, eliminate, makes transition questions automatic. 2 examples side by side. Example 1. Exercise improves mood and energy. Blank, many people struggle to exercise regularly. S2 surprises S1. Exercising is good, but people don't do it. That's contrast. Therefore, wrong family. Furthermore, wrong family. For example, wrong family. However, contrast family. Answer, however. Example 2. The study showed a 40% drop in test anxiety after meditation training. Blank. Schools are adopting meditation programs. S1 is the reason. S2 is the result. That's cause to effect. As a result, cause/effect family. Answer, as a result. 2 questions, 5 seconds each. Name the relationship, pick the family, done. Contrast is the most common source of errors in transition questions because the contrast family has the most words, and students overthink the difference between them. Here's the key. For the SAT, if you've correctly identified the relationship as contrast, any contrast word will be the right answer. The question is about the relationship, not the nuance between, however, and nevertheless. Fast test. Cover the blank. Does sentence 2 go against sentence 1? Yes. Contrast.
Done.
The two confusions to avoid. Contrast versus cause. Contrast is a surprise, cause is a consequence. Addition versus example. Addition gives more of the same idea. Example gives a specific illustration of the claim. Pro tip. And this is the one habit that makes all the difference. Write the relationship in the margin before you look at the choices. The choices are designed to confuse you. Your label is your shield. Quick recall of the 5 families.
Contrast, however, but, yet.
Cause to effect. Therefore, thus, as a result. Example, for instance. Addition. Furthermore, moreover, also. Conclusion. In conclusion, overall, ultimately. 3-move process. Read both sentences, name the relationship, match and eliminate. Every transition question on the SAT, every time, in under 10 seconds. Read both sentences. Name the relationship. Match to the family. Eliminate the rest. 9 down. 1 to go. And hack 10 is one students consistently get wrong. It's the sentence placement question. Where does this sentence belong in the paragraph? I'll show you exactly how to use pronoun references and logical flow to answer it in seconds. Drop a comment. Which logical relationship confused you most before this hack? I read everyone. Hit like, subscribe for the final hack. Let's complete this toolkit together.